Hello, I'm Jeremiah, and this is my workshop. Time travel with me, if you will, 2 weeks in the past where you can see the transition from chaos to order. I'm going to be building workbenches, I'm going to be installing shop lighting, and I'm going to be getting the workshop organized. I'm here in my new workshop, and it is a mess, as you can see. There's not much I can do to get this mess in order until I build some workbenches. I can't delay any longer. I can't create unless there's organization, and I can't organize unless I have storage and workspace. So I've got Shaper 3D here, and I was able to mock up my my bench. Now you may remember from a previous video that I made a bench very similar to this, except for the fact that you can see the workbench now has an overhang. I was finding that I couldn't get my legs under, and it just wasn't as comfortable to work at. Now it may be a little tippy, but I am going to anchor these to the wall, which should fix any of those problems. The plan is for me to build 3 of these benches in the next day. One is going to go in this area here. The other one is going to go along this wall. The third will be in this room here, and will go along this wall right here. Okay, time to get started. I made these workbenches to be 8 feet long, so the long pieces are pretty much already to size. I start cutting the cross pieces. For the top, the pieces are cut to 29 inches. For the shelf, the pieces are cut to 21 inches, and the legs are all 35.5 inches. I found using clamps made this work so much easier. They hold the boards so I can get them lined up and square, plus the wood doesn't shift when I drive in the screws. There it is, first one put together. Still gotta attach the top and then sand some of the rough spots, and then put the shelf on the bottom. It is a little tippy, I think, so that's why I'm gonna anchor it to the wall, but I think it's gonna be great. Oh, gotta try the stool. 1 second. Stool, up here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Look at that. Room underneath for the knees. You gotta see this. I love upgrading a design. It wasn't working in the last shop, and now it's the little things, guys. Day 2. Got my coffee. Let's get to it. This third bench had to be made slightly smaller in length than the other 2 to fit the dimensions of the room. The width and height were the same. I got number 2 in place, and I got number 3 almost built, but the battery in my power drill died. And you know what? I didn't charge the other one, so I'm at a standstill because I can't do anything else. So I'm going swimming. I'll come back in a while. Day 3 on the workbench / shop organizational build. This is gonna be the day. We're gonna get all 3 benches completely done, anchored to the wall, and we're gonna get some order in here, and it's gonna be delightful. Here we go. I made sure to pre-drill holes for the screws holding down the top plywood. That stuff is expensive nowadays, and I didn't want to risk splitting or cracking the surface. just about done with this bench, and I wanted to show you what I was using for the shelving material. When I was pricing things out, you know, everything's super expensive. So I didn't need anything super structural. So I found this whiteboard. It's 2x4 whiteboard, and it was $4. You can't beat that. Okay, so I've got the tops all attached and I got the bottoms all attached on all three of my workbenches. This one, I've already started placing some of my grinders and my belt sander. So, pretty excited. I think before I start organizing all of this, I think I want to hang my TV. There's my dad. Hi, Dad.
Hello,
hello. So that I can have some movies going while I organize. I think that's great. I resisted having a TV in the workshop for a while, but ultimately I find it helpful when doing mundane or tedious tasks to have something on in the background, usually a movie I've seen a million times. I sure do love a good time lapse. Another recent addition to my shop is a retractable extension cord. This thing is a game changer and extremely affordable. With everything cleared out and put away, I was able to start working on the shop lighting. I really hate fluorescent lights. I'm not an electrician by any means. If you want to hang your own shop lighting, go learn from someone who knows more than I do. I'm just a guy who likes to try new things. All right, it's been kind of a frustrating morning trying to get the lights wired. The connection with the light is braided, and then I'm trying to connect it into the solid wires. So I tried several different things. I think the best solution is just soldering them together and then taping them. If any electricians out there think I'm going to burn down my house, please let me know. I've connected this first one. I think it's good. I turned the breaker on. Here we go. Let's check it. And switch. There we go. Okay. Now I just gotta clean up that ugly mess of wires and do this one and all the other ones. This is gonna take forever. Aside from the braided wire issue, I'm really happy with these lights. They're really easy to hang. I installed 10 lights, each with 5,000 lumens, so I guess that gives me a total of 50,000 lumens in the workshop. It's bright, but I love it. So there you have it, a place for everything and everything in its place. I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. Let me give you a quick tour. First stop on our tour, a rolling welding bench with my flux core welder on it. Over in this corner, I've got my power tools, I've got clamps, I've got some old projects here. I've got my train that I built. You can check out the video of me building the train. I'm gonna be doing an update on that project pretty soon. Here's some of my woodworking tools, table saw, miter saw, band saw, drill press here. And then this is a great just kind of work table with a cutting mat. I can cut some fabric here. That leads me to the sewing table, which is set up and ready to go. This is my mobile work table. I can roll it around anytime I've got sort of active projects going. I've got some fun helmets for my nieces and nephews that I'm making. They're in progress. This is my command center. This is where I have my computer, my 3D printers, my foam cutter, Alien's pulse rifle. You gotta have that at the ready. This whole room right here is just a work in progress. It's not there yet. Also have a rolling cart in here for spray paint. Currently working on a pink Power Ranger for my niece, who also has decided she wants it purple instead. That's what I'm gonna do for my Violet. This area right here is reserved for a big, exciting addition to the shop, but I'm not gonna tell you about it right now. I'll tell you on the next video. As for the shop lighting, you may see that some of the wiring is still kind of hanging. I'll have all of this cleaned up in the next few days, so don't you worry. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what kind of things you'd like me to make. I really like nerdy things. I really like mechanical things, 3D printing, metalworking, all sorts of fun stuff. Also follow me on Instagram at Jeremiah Daws. I do a lot of posting in between the big videos on there, so you can follow along and see kind of what I'm up to in trade school and in the shop and different things like that. So check that out. I'll see you on the next video. This is the way.